Morning, Porter. How are you? I'm very good, thank you. I'm very good. Hope you're well, bud. I hope everybody's well. Nice. It's good when you're in a job that you're happy to do overtime for. That's a good sign. Sounds pretty much perfect. You, let's go. How's it going, buddy? Good morning, everybody. Have I got some good news for you on Gran Turismo 7? We have got the easiest way to make money on Gran Turismo 7. And it is easy. I've been finishing a lap ahead at least of the opposition and earning 800,000 credits plus for one race. All you have to do is be careful. And there's a special tune for the Tomahawk that gets it to fit this race, which I will show you after the race. But to begin with, I'm going to show you the race. Or I've started it already. I'm 3 laps in. I'm 45 seconds ahead. And then all I've got to do now is be careful to the end of the race and get that money. So let's have a look at it. We're here. We're on Tokyo Expressway in the Tomahawk. And I will show you the tune after the race. Going 300 miles an hour along the Tokyo Expressway. Keeping it in 7th gear and just rolling it round the corners. All you've got to do is avoid other cars and walls for a whole race. But this car is fast. And there is a special tune for it to get it under 600. Here we go. You take it so easy and it's still faster than anything else on the track. I've also got traction control set to max just so there's no accidental mishaps from planting the accelerator too hard. That's it, Porter. There's no comment because there's nothing you can say about it. Don't even touch the accelerator going around here because it's too sketchy. Once you're on the straight, plant the accelerator and get up to 300 miles an hour along the straight, and you just open up that gap. Just got to be careful around this, and then when you finally start catching up to the other cars again, you've just got to be careful going past them. You can push it as much as you feel comfortable with, but to guarantee the extra money, I'm just taking it easy. Can you tell me a more consistent mod than you, Raj Porter? Always here, always helping. I know I take the piss out of him a lot, but he really is the most committed and most regular mod. He's always here, always helping. And, not to mention, Uvraj is the only mod that sends me messages with suggestions on what we can do to try and help. So here we are. Just be careful, get past him. Getting past the other cars on this race is really, really easy. There you go. Even Sue agrees, and what Sue says goes. Porter. I'm a lap ahead of last place, so I can just be careful around these other cars. Just make sure I get past them and don't hit any walls. Let them go a bit. Use the straight to get past all of them. What's up, XO? There we go, nice and easy. Just be nice and careful around the track. Ensure that I get the clean race bonus. An extra 300,000. Take it nice and easy around there. Back on the straight. And again, use the straight to get past the next car. You just got to be really careful on that hairpin in the Tomahawk, because it will spin if you put any power down. Did not watch qualification. Do you want to tell us what happened? So, what I want you to tell me, is that Mick Schumacher got pole position. '15th. Ah, so he's not up to pace yet. How did K-Mags do? I am still very, very interested to see what all those 4 DRS zones do to the race. Oh, Mick out qualified K-Mags. That's interesting. Oh, there was an incident, was there? What happened? What was the incident? Going 300 miles an hour really helps in this race. Because Stroll hates mirrors, damn. They removed the DRS zones, what? They removed them for the race or just for the qualifying? Wow, really? That's a really good record for Bottas. The quali and the race. That's interesting. How fast were they going under DRS then? That they decided that it was safer to remove it. Why did Leclerc get pole, did he? Nice. The McLarens are back on pace, are they? That's a good sign. A bit more of a battle. That's what we want. We want the fight back between all of them. A three-way battle is going to be way more fun. Ah, oh, I just lost the clean race bonus because I thought I was going to hit him. Is the stream back? That went a bit funny then. Sorry, my internet turned off. Is the stream back? It's back. Awesome. Was it? How bad was it? Did it completely drop out? Froze. As long as it froze and it didn't actually turn off, that's good. I'm on the final lap. That's good. I can't believe I hit the wall once and ruined my clean race bonus. I don't even know what the... I don't even know what the overtake button on my car is. On my wheel, so I'd have to go and double check that. But I hit one wall and lost my clean race bonus. No, I didn't. I didn't even lose the clean race bonus for that. I hit a wall, got a 5-second penalty, and still got the clean race bonus. Now it's time to show you the tune for the Tomahawk for that race. What's up, Rix? So here we go. I'll go to the garage and I'll show you the tune for this. It's got hard racing tires on and a racing customizable transmission. And I've added a power restrictor. So you go racing hards. All the suspension stays the same. ECU and power restrictor down to 70 and down to 70. I'm not on controller, kidney shot. Then here is your customizable settings for the gearbox. You go 9.619 for first, 9.186 for second, 8.673 for third, and then 1.410 for fourth, and then the rest should be default. Now what you'll need to do to get these to go down to this is you take first down to the minimum, then second down to the minimum, and then you take the third down to the minimum. Then you go to fourth and do that one and set it to that. Then you go back to first and get it down to this amount. You have to go back and do them a second time to make sure that they get into there, and you can get the Tomahawk down to 595 pp. Simple. Seems simple, doesn't it? I don't think it works like that, Exo. You'll get a penalty for that. What cheeky safety car moves are you talking about, you? What was I going to do next? Oh yeah, check the settings. What's up, Lou? Nitrous overtake. R2, but right, I know where that is because mine's slightly different. But yeah, I know the overtake button now. Is that set right? I wonder. This is going to be a bit different because this has got a wet. This gets very wet. But I wonder if I can do the same on here. Chad! Ah, my wheels lost all feedback. Yo, what's up, Chad Rice? Everybody, say hello to Chad. He's another awesome content creator around Gran Turismo. You'll have a great time if you pop into his streams. Believe me, it's a fun time. Thank you for the follow, Chad. I'm being a Chad right now. Using the Tomahawk set at 600. It's the Tomahawk and it's at 600 pp. It's ridiculous and it'll probably get fixed at some point. The music's fizzing your knickers. It's good music, isn't it?
Just set up the lobby. But,
there he is.
Welcome to Earth. And we speak.
Giga Chad, yeah, that's it.
You're doing very good.
600 pp Tomahawk. Who cares? I don't care about the clean race bonus. I just have to get far enough ahead that I can get round on the wet lap. Hey Exo, this car should not get into this class. It should not be this PP class. It's got a very small PP for the amount of power it's got. What's up, Sean? I've just got to survive the wet section, the wet time on hard slicks. Overtake. Oh shit, it does as well. I did not need to know that. I've screwed that, haven't I? That really is not help. I don't think that makes a difference. The thing's so bloody fast in 7th gear, it doesn't even need the overtake thing. Oh, it doesn't like braking at low speed, like down that section. What's up, Crix? I'm streaming now, buddy. We streamed Forza on Thursday. One lap in, 20 seconds ahead. So I do just, it is just a case of surviving the wet part of this race. I hope so too, Crix. I pressed the handbrake by mistake. Morning, Damon. How are you? Having an overtake button on this car is stupid. I cooked my own breakfast this morning, Lou. Just be careful around here. Get the car to the end of the lap. What's up, Cozzy? How are you? I'm not looking forward to this car when it starts to get wet on this track. And getting the Tomahawk down to 595 pp is ridiculous. Yeah, pretty much, Lou. This is faster than the Razor, though. This is like getting a rocket ship into A-class. I've got to stop using the overtake, I think, though, because I appear to have used a lot more fuel than normal. Yeah, and that's miles per hour, Lou. Yeah, it's like having nitrous on it. But using that is not a good idea because it uses up all your fuel. You're better off just using your fuel properly. The car's fast enough without it that it doesn't seem to make a huge difference. The car's ridiculous. It's built in. I didn't add it. It's you just click the right stick in on the controller, or what would be the R2 button on a wheel. I finished the Tokyo Expressway 500,000 credit race 2 laps ahead of the pack. Just got to be careful now because I can hear rain. I'm not looking forward to this in rain. Oh, I can outrun the rain. That's helpful. I can't really outrun the rain, but, you know. Let's go, you. Oh, I'm taking this really easy as well, Bulldog. I'm not even pushing it. I'm just doing the whole lap in 7th gear. I wonder what happens if I put it in lean mode, how many laps I'll get out of it. It doesn't even seem that bad in the wet. That's the most stupid thing. Oh, friend. Black Mamba R1, thank you for the follow. Welcome, friend. I'll just be careful here. I've already hit an AI on the way round, so I smashed into the back of one on the first straight. But the fact that this still works in the wet, oh, that was a shame. Even in lean fuel mode, it goes 250 miles an hour. What you doing, buddy? You all right there? Your car sounds like it's struggling. I'm only 3 minutes ahead. Here we go. Might as well change while we're in here. I'm 4 minutes ahead. If I need more fuel later on, I can just do another stop. This is the Tomahawk. You can get it down to 595 pp. and it's fine in the wet. How many laps to go? It's a timed one, so there's 10 minutes left. But I'll be able to wait by the finish line for a whole lap. And then just pop over the finish line at the after the timer runs out. I should just be able to wait at the finish at the end of the 7th lap. Just do this whole thing in 7th gear. If I'd have started in lean fuel mode, I probably wouldn't have even needed to refuel. Rally and endurance, nice. You can do the... Have you done the 1 hour races in the missions yet? I can just make this lap take ages, can't I? I don't really have to go too fast on this lap. How you doing, Pete? I could probably park for a little while and have a chat if you want on this last lap. Oh, I'm going to have to brake. Do I have to brake here? Am I going to slow down enough? No, not slowing down enough. I don't need to though, Cozzy. I can just sort of hang around. I don't have to push it now. I've just got to get to... If I have that time limit finish before I finish this lap, then I can just roll over the line I should probably just go keep ahead of them so that it doesn't make it awkward. Yeah, it's going to be a long lap, but I am going to be sitting parked at the end of the track. This is the road one, Pete. Not the group one. There's a bit of a trick to getting it down to under 600 pp though. I didn't even need to refuel as much as I did. I could have got away with way less fuel. Nope. Racing hards. I'll show you it in a second. We'll just wait for them. We'll wait for the timer to run out so I can finish this lap. I'll show you the tuning setup in a bit. But it's even fine in the wet. They've all gone in for fun. They've all got in for fuel as well. Oh, that's brilliant. I'm only 5 minutes ahead. I don't think they're catching me. But because this is because this is a timed race, I can sit here for the timer to finish, and that green flag will turn into a checkered flag. This is brilliant. I fucked up the clean race bonus though because I smashed into the back of one of them on the straight at like 300 miles an hour. So there was that. That was my own fault. I fucked with the gearbox. Basically, it needs a power restrictor on it, hard tires, and a racing gearbox, fully adjustable. The game's PP system doesn't like you fucking around with the gears too much. Here we go. 5 seconds remaining. There we go. Finished. Wow, I still got the clean race bonus, even though I hit a car at 300 miles an hour. That's amazing. I think there's some problems with the game, but yeah. So yeah, the Tomahawk at 595 pp. So you have the fully customizable gearbox. You leave the suspension how it comes stock. Drop your ECU to 70. Drop your power restrictor to 70. And then you adjust your gearbox to this. And it fucking hates. The game doesn't understand. The game really does not understand what's going on. You'll never ever be able to use the first 3 gears, the first 4 gears, by the way. Really. What other ones are there that we can do? We could do 10 laps of Laguna Seca, I suppose. Should we see what it's like on Laguna Seca? Probably going to be the worst car in the world here. I'm probably not going to be able to control it. I just put it in lean. Get it in 7th. Okay, this is stupid. I'm using like 10% throttle most of the time. I'll just roll it down the corkscrew. It'll be more about getting the actual braking zone right for it. I'm not even using the throttle for most of this. You seen how much fuel I've used for 1 lap? 3% fuel on 1 lap. %. So it's going to be 5% fuel per lap. I could probably use more fuel. The fact that the thing barely uses any fuel as well is amazing. The only thing I can imagine they're going to do is patch it so that the fuel, you get screwed by fuel. Problem is, to patch out the PP thing, they're going to have to patch the entire power system, like the entire rating system, and that will take a lot of testing. There's not going to be something that gets patched out quick unless they just remove the car. Nope, nothing showed up. And then my UPS thing just changed to the delivery date will be updated when we at some point. So I don't know when it's coming now. It is in the country though, because I've paid the customs duty. If the new wheel had come, I'd be using it. Okay, so this is ridiculous because you can just do any race that's 600 or higher in this car, and it just walks all over everything. £113 I got. I think it was £113.50 for customs duty. You'll get an email from UPS saying that it needs to be paid. So I'd go, if I was you, I'd go and sign up for a UPS account so that you can log in and you can keep track of it. Then you can put your tracking number in there, and it'll keep details of everything you pay. I mean, it's 1 million credits for the car, and it pays for itself in less than 2 races. It pays for the car, and the parts are paid for after 2 races. As long as you do those long ones, it works. It works on the Circuit de la Sarthe and on the Tokyo Expressway one. And obviously every World Touring Car race, because it will fit in 600, 700 and 800. And because of the fuel, it'll be pretty much anything in 800 as well, I think. What's the inside info? You can get the Tomahawk to 595 pp. And it doesn't need to refuel on Tokyo Expressway or Circuit de la Sarthe for the 500,000 races. You can basically do any touring car race you want in this. I've used less than 20% of my fuel. This is the Tomahawk road car. Yep, car paid for itself. That was awkward. And on the Circuit de la Sarthe race, I hit an AI car at 300 miles per hour and still got the clean race bonus. I hit a barrier and got a 5-second penalty on Tokyo Expressway and still got the clean race bonus. It is a bit silly. Do 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 do. %69 fuel left. Nice. And it out accelerates the other cars in 7th gear. I haven't done most of the circuit experience. I definitely didn't get gold on them all, and I'd only done 3 of them before it got patched. I've done a few bronze ones since. This car is ridiculous. The fact that it's all-wheel drive as well. I've got 11 laps of fuel left. Do you think I'll make it? It's like the car's got a fuel tanker attached to the back. Whoa, that was a bit skittish. I probably trying a bit too hard to go faster there. To keep it simple, because recovering from a spin in this car, not so easy. Because it will spin out in 7th gear with traction control on 5. Here we go. Is that the final lap now? It is, yeah. So this makes this a lot less stressful. Who needs to see the tuning setup? I am going to put up a YouTube video for the tuning setup once I go to work later. Only one lap ahead. I didn't get a clean race bonus though. Not on that one. Make sure you like and retweet the Go Live tweet and go over to the YouTube channel, sub to the YouTube channel and get that like on the live stream on YouTube as well. So essentially with this setup, you get 800k every 20 minutes. So every hour you could get 2.4 million. If you just grinded Tokyo Expressway the whole time. So if anybody needs to see that tuning setup, I'll go back and show you that as well. So in the car settings, you've got hard racing tyres, stock suspension settings and diff settings, ECU down to 70, power restrictor down to 70. And then in your gear settings, you have them set to this. And what you do is you slide over first, second and third gear all the way to the right hand side. Then you set up fourth gear at 1.41. Then you go back and you slide these back to these settings, because you'll be able to change them even more once you go back after setting up the gears the first time round. And that gets it to 595 pp with 1300 horsepower. What else have we got here? Hey, what's up, Ben? How you doing? Are there any other big reward ones? "15 laps at Sardinia." Do you reckon we can do that in the Tomahawk? At 600 pp. Against slightly faster cars this time. This will be a proper test. Han, you can get 2.4 million an hour by doing Tokyo Expressway in this car. This car's a bit broke, more than a little bit broken. Whoops. Do-do-do-do-do. They can be. The 5-second barrier penalties on Tokyo Expressway are, definitely. But earlier I got a barrier collision penalty on Tokyo Expressway and still got the clean race bonus. And on Circuit de la Sarthe, I hit a car at 300 miles an hour and still got the clean race bonus. Because this car is broken. Like, super broken. The fuel tank's broken. The tuning is broken. Everything. You need to get a PlayStation and get Gran Turismo, Lee. But yeah. At least Forza is fun again now. I'm not your dad, Lou. Go get a job and get one. Like the rest of us. You're old enough to have a job. we on? 5 laps? Do. At least there is now a selection of races we can do to earn money, even if it is in a broken car. I'm only 40 seconds ahead or whatever. Nearly a minute now. I will show you. I will show you, Han. I am going to put out a video later today with the detail on how to do it. Do. Right, Liam, this tune is a little bit broken, just a little bit, and the fact I don't even have to refuel in this car is ridiculous. On Tokyo Expressway, it's possible to lap them 4 times. I'm taking it easy though, just so I can chat. You can lap them quite a lot if you were pushing it hard. They're Group 3 cars. This tune's just broken, Lou. That's the thing. Those cars are really fast. Oh, blue flags are basically non-existent in this game. You'll see the stewards waving a blue flag, but all of the AI will just completely ignore it. They don't care. They will still follow the racing line. See, look, blue flags. Not one of them moves. Do 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 do. Just take it nice and easy. I think I've fucked up for the clean race on this though, because I've hit a couple of walls and I hit a couple of cars quite hard. And I got I'm pretty sure I got a track limit penalty as well. Oh, yeah, I'm aware of that, Cozzy, but I mean, when a car's going 100 miles an hour quicker than you, you get out of the way. What's up, Lion? How you doing? Thank you, thank you. You think you'd be monstrous at this game, Lou? Then get it and prove it. Why don't you just get a job, Lou? There's no better time to get a job than right now. Minimum wage has gone up. Or the living wage has gone up, should I say. Do. Make sure you're subscribed to the YouTube channel and make sure you like the live stream on the YouTube channel as well. It all helps out. We smashed the 4,000 watch hours for partner in under 6 months, and you need it in a year, so we've done it in under 6 months, which is incredible. We just need to get to 1,000 subscribers now for YouTube partner. Let's go, Cozzy. I could never have even been this close to YouTube partner without you guys helping me out during the live streams and having that tab open. It's really been helpful. And the more of you that are lurking in the YouTube live stream and hitting that like button, the more new people we get in, and the more car friends we make. I'm in the Tomahawk. Wow, he really did not want me going past, did he? Late brakes mad then. It's like driving a go-kart with this tune, staying in 7th gear. Really behind with schoolwork. Well, once you've caught all that up, you should definitely get a job so that you can get yourself a PlayStation. Having a job is good anyway, even if it's not for a PlayStation. Because at some point this year, I'm going to be buying a second PlayStation just as a spare in case this one breaks. So that if this one does break, then I've still got a PlayStation to stream and make content with. With the Xbox, I've still got the Series S just in case as well. So I'm covered if the Xbox breaks. Do, 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 do. And when GPU prices finally come down, I will get a new GPU and maybe do a full upgrade on the PC. But if there's something we want to do on PC that absolutely has to be played on PC, it can't be played on consoles, my laptop's got it covered at the moment. Because I've got the 3060 in the laptop. So if there was any If there's any PC stuff we want to do, we can do that as well with the laptop, and we can run the laptop through the capture card like the consoles and treat the laptop as a PC console sort of thing. Covered from all angles. The only I'll have to get myself a I'll have to get myself a Switch at some point, won't I? So we can play Mario Kart. Hey, Lou, as long as it works. Oh, you're not wrong, Cozzy. I'm actually going to have to drive the other cars. Did I not have my camera on for that whole time and no one said a word? So even with the penalty and hitting the other cars, I still got the clean race bonus on that. Thanks for telling me I didn't have the camera on, everyone. You guys are awesome. So observant. Thanks, Cozzy. It wasn't on, damn it. Thank you for letting me know. Let's see if I've had any updates for my delivery on my wheel. Thanks, Les. Oh, so there's not even a delivery date on it anymore. Motherfuckers. So it didn't turn up yesterday. And they haven't updated me since. Right, I'm going to go and get myself a coffee. Right, so play music replay. Absolutely, Cleve. This is the best Gran Turismo that's ever been. And it's one of the best racing games you can get. I'll be back in a second. I'm just going to go and get myself a coffee. Right. Thanks, Lou. Don't, Leo, that would kill me if that was true. Right, didn't someone want to see the tuning setup for this? I'm gonna roll myself a cigarette and I will show you the tuning setup. The inside of this car looks mental. It really is a rocket ship. So the people that wanted the tuning setup, so here it is. Racing hard tyres. The suspension setup and the diff setup is stock. You want the ECU to set to 70. You want to add a power restrictor, set that to 70. Get the racing gearbox, and then set the racing gearbox like this. So you go in here, and you move it all the way to 41. First time round, you move it all the way to the right-hand side. You do the same for the first 3 gears. Then you set 4th gear to 1.41. And then you go back into first and second and third and move them, starting with first, and move them over to these settings. First gear, 9.619. Second gear, 9.186. And then third gear to 8.673. And that'll get you settings for to get that to 595. I think this car deserves a wash and an oil change, don't you? It's all shiny. Give it an oil change. I swear to God, if the oil change fucks up the tune. What other races can I get done that I haven't done? Let's start here. You do the World Touring Car 800 here. Let's do that. See if I can do this without refueling as well. Camera's back on. Appreciate the heads up, lads. Gloves on. Thanks, Cozzy. Even in lean fuel mode, I've got more than twice as much fuel as I need. It is on, Lou, because we checked and Cozzy gave me a heads up. Don't trust that car next to me, so I'll take that wide. Up and round them, and then we've got the last two to find. There's one of them. Oh look, there's both of them. Do 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 do. So yeah, broken much. Definitely got enough fuel for the whole race. Du-du-du-du-du-du-du. So yeah, I think this tune pretty much means you can earn money anywhere you like. You can pick and choose where you want to race. You don't have to really manage fuel at all. You don't have to worry about your gears or anything. It's like a 300-mile-per-hour go-kart, basically. This isn't so much an exploit. If I put this in first, second, and third, you'd see why it does it. First, second, and third gear. This now takes a minute and a half to get to 0.1 miles per hour, 0.6 miles per hour. Because there's absolutely no way to control the wheel spin. There's physics behind it as to why it does this. Ooh, that was harsh. And the car stability in the first 3 gears is basically my negative. This is the equivalent of a power build in Forza. But there's no set classes in this game. There's a reason for its power index being where it is, and it's logical physics reasons for it. I mean, the fuel tank in this car might be considered a bit of an exploit. But if it's got a big fuel tank, it's got a big fuel tank. Like the razor thing in Forza, that is not a physics thing. That's a code fuck up. Because no part of that car gets actually broken by it. Whereas the way this is tuned, the low gears are completely broken and unusable. And the car's low speed stability is also broken as well. After this race, I'll go to a meeting place and I'll show you what the car does in the first 3 gears. The boost, it uses way too much fuel. I mean, I've got plenty of fuel left. I'll do it on that last bit. I will set the fuel to 1 and use the boost. We'll go into power fuel. You want to see it? Let's see if I can control it down here then. No, I can't control. That's almost impossible to control on there. We'll do it again on the finish as well. It feels like the suspension broke. It's got all bumpy. The car's got all bumpy. Like the suspension broke from doing that. What a stunning sunset. There you go. Boost into the finish line. Ow! I think I got the clean race bonus as well still, Cozzy. No, I didn't. No, not quite. Didn't get the clean race bonus. I think I hit that car too hard. Do 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 do. Right, let's have a look here. Go, 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 go. World Touring Car 800 at Catalonia. Why not, right? Oh, wait, before we do that, I was going to show you what this car does in the first 3 gears. Whatever, we'll just go to a drift trial here. Right, I'm gonna put... Right, this is first gear. Second gear, third gear, fourth gear. This is why it gets down to 500. If you come to a complete stop, even 7th gear, you can't turn and spin the car around. Say I'm facing the wrong way, right, and I need to turn the car around. In 7th gear, it completely loses all traction. And you can't get the car to go straight again. That is why it goes down to 600. Extended it by a year. Mine's extended, I think, as well now. Mine should be up to November sometime, I think. I'm just going to be keeping the normal one anyway. I do like that PlayStation Plus for a whole year is only 50 quid though. I don't think I need anything more than what it gives you in the basic one anyway. Even when they upgrade to the new set, like new tiers. It does not like that corner. Yeah, about the same then. Six. Fuel map 6 maybe a little bit too lean. My FIFA's not on PlayStation. My FIFA's on Xbox. I do play FIFA. FIFA's on everything. I think I was being way too cautious with my fuel for this track. Yep, stick it in 7th gear because the tune for it is basically undrivable in every other gear, but it's OP against every car in this year with this tuning setup because the PP rating of the car is only 595. When it's set like when it's tuned like this. Maybe in a straight line, Cozzy. Maybe in a straight line. What's up, Ars? How's it going? This car is definitely the easiest way to make money, though. Pays for itself. Million credit car that pays for itself in about 25 minutes. The Dodge Tomahawk, the road car. I'm going to put a video up with the tune on. It basically destroys any race that involves any world touring car race. So that includes the new 500,000 credit races. You just drive it in 7th gear. Yeah, right, Marcus. That's not even fast. I'm driving it cautiously to make sure I get the clean race bonus. But the car's PP is only 600, so it can literally go into World Touring Car from 600 upwards. It'll beat the 800s as well. It will lap them. You can basically run what you just got to manage your fuel a little bit sometimes, but most of the time you don't even have to manage your fuel. Thank you for the follow, Nakodo. Welcome, friend. Car friends. Don't forget to sub to the YouTube channel, everybody, and like the stream over on YouTube so we get more friends in here. Do 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 do. I'm gonna be emailing them the details for it today, I think. Gonna get them to send over the contract. I will sign up the contract and it should be started next week sometime. I will be putting a video up with how to do it in Decodo. The video will go up today. I mean, you could go back through the VOD on the stream and find it. But I'll put the video up today on how to do it. Probably before, yeah, the video should be up before 7 PM tonight. I'll just have to edit it at work. Whoop, that was a bit late braking. Oh, I don't do actual work at work. I do work for you lot at work. David the sub on YouTube.
Oh, friend.
Oh, friend. How are you today, Chase? It never turned up. It's not here yet. The delivery status has changed to the delivery date will be updated in the future. So it's got even more vague. It's in the country because I've had to pay the customs duty for it. I'm just waiting for UPS to tell me when they're delivering it. This is the first one, Wayne. It's the road car one. Right, let me show you guys how to do it. I'll reset the gearbox and show you how to do the gearbox. I got you. Right, let's go back to normal, back to... Right, so at the moment it's at 12:42, right? So you go in here, set the gearbox like this. First one all the way to the right, second one all the way to the right. Third gear all the way to the right. Fourth gear goes to 1.4110, 410. 1.410. Then fifth gear 0.888, 0.880. Where is it? 0.880. Then you leave those two the same. Then you come out, you go back in, and then from here, go all the way across. Go all the way across. Go all the way across. Then you can go back up here, and you can get this across to 9.619, I think it is 9.619. Then you do this one to 9.186. And then this one to 8.673. Then you go out. Hold on a second. What's going on here? This one's off. 816 673. There you go, and that takes it down to 595.05. That's how you do it. Gotcha. All right. That's how that's done. Right, yo, everybody. That was the last race for today. Voodoo tuning, right, Cozzy? So everybody on YouTube, thank you very much for being here. Make sure to look out for the video to get this so that you can watch this back when you need to. I will be putting a video up later today with the with how to do the tuning with all that in it. I will see you tomorrow at 9 AM YouTube. Have a good one. You've been awesome.